Hi everyone, welcome back to Kids Church. Here we are, fourth Sunday in February. There's not 5 Sundays that I'm going to mess up this time. But this is our last week with our longer verse. So you've got one more week. You've got until next Saturday to call me and say your verse to me. All right, let's say it 2 more times now and we'll say it once at the end. Here we go. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. John 3, verse 16. Here we go again. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. John 3, verse 16. Remember, you can call me at any time, or you can look up First Baptist Church of Waterford, Connecticut, and you can say your verse to Mrs. Ledestri. And just as another reminder, this month our church is remembering CareNet Pregnancy Center as our missions for this month. So make sure you keep praying for these moms and unborn babies that go to CareNet. All right, I have to tell you, our story today is one of my absolute favorites in the Bible. It's called Running Away, the story of the lost son, and it's taken from Luke chapter 15. Jesus told this story about a boy who ran away. Once upon a time, there was a boy and his dad. Now one day, the boy gets to thinking, maybe if I didn't have my dad around telling me what is good for me all the time, I'd be happier. He's spoiling my fun, he thinks. Does my dad really want me to be happy? Does my dad really love me? The son never thought of that before, but suddenly he doesn't know anymore. So the son goes to his father and says, Dad, I'm better off without you. I can look after myself. Just give me my share of your money. Now I have to stop for a second and explain something. This is not a little boy like you guys, okay? This was an older son. He's probably done with high school, okay? So don't get any ideas. His father is sad, but he won't force his boy to stay. So he gives his son what he wants. The son takes the money and goes on a long, long journey to a far-off country. And everything's wonderful and perfect for a while. He can go wherever he wants and do whatever he wants, be whoever he wants. He is the boss. He's free. Sometimes he gets a strange, hungry, homesick feeling inside his heart. But then he just eats more or drinks more or buys more clothes or goes to more parties until it goes away. So you can see right up here, he was taken off and he's going around and doing whatever he wants. But soon, his money runs out, and so do his friends. He ends up getting the only job he can find, feeding pigs. One day, he is so hungry and so desperate, he even tries some piggy food. What am I doing? He says suddenly. As if he has woken up from a nightmare, he spits, yuck, all of it, ick, out of his mouth. My father is rich, and here I am in a pigsty eating piggy food. He wipes off his mouth and dusts himself off. I'm going home. Oh, there he is with the pigs. Ugh, pig food. As he starts for home, he begins to worry. Dad won't love me anymore. I've been too bad. He won't want me for his son anymore. So he practices his I'm sorry speech. All this time, what he doesn't know is that day after day, his dad has been standing on his porch, straining his eyes, looking into the distance, waiting for his son to come home. He just can't stop loving him. He longs for the sound of his boy's voice. He can't be happy until he gets him back. The son is still a long way off, but his dad sees him coming. What will the dad do? fold his arms and frown, shout, "That'll teach you, and just you wait, young man." No, that's not how the story goes. The dad leaps off the porch, races down the hill, through the gap, in the hedge, up the road. Before his son can even begin his "I'm sorry" speech, his dad runs to him, throws his arm around him, and can't stop kissing him. Oops. Okay, so you can see over here, there's the dad, and there's the son. You can see how far away he is, and the dad is just running to get to his son. "Let's have a party," his dad shouts. "My boy's home. He ran away. I lost him, but now I have him back." Jesus told them, God is like the dad who couldn't stop loving his boy. And people are like the son who said, "Does my dad really want me to be happy?" Jesus told this story to show them what God is like and to show people what they are like, so they could know, however far away they ran, however well they hid, however lost they were, it wouldn't matter, because God's children could never run too far or be too lost for God to find them. Here's our picture. So just like last week when I told you that God will never stop loving you, this story tells it so well. No matter what we do, no matter how many times I mess up and turn away from God, God is always there waiting for me with open arms. He loves us so much, and he will never stop loving us. Please don't forget that. Here's our verse one more time. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. John 3, verse 16. I hope you all have a great week, and I'll see you back next week. Don't forget to call me or Mrs. Ledestri and say your verse. Bye.